Okay, everyone, I was asked by some of your classmates to do some videos, so I'm going to cover some problems we didn't cover in class today. Again, our goal, of course, is we're reviewing for the final coming up next week. So, this problem 26, notice we're told we have 25 hot chocolates. So 25 hot for short. We have 20 iced coffees. So together, that's 45 total, right? Because we always need to know what the total is, usually when we're doing probability. Anyways, we're going to pass these out to our fellow board members, it says. What's the probability that the first cup will be hot chocolate and the second cup will be iced coffee? Now, the thing to understand is when I hand one of these hot chocolates to somebody, it's now being kept, right? It's going to be used or drunk. He or she's going to drink it, right? And so this is a case of dependent probability, right? Dependent means after the first attempt or trial, the probability is going to change because we are not replacing, right? So it's called dependent. The opposite of independent. But anyways, getting to the answer, the chance of getting the hot first would be 25 out of 45, correct? But then we have only 44 left, you see. And the chance of getting an ice would be 20 out of 44. And so now it's just a matter of timesing across and simplifying. Now there's a neat little trick I learned in high school I want to share with you. What I used to always do is show my work, and notice I did not multiply any of it together yet, right? Instead, I just start simplifying first. For example, I know 25 I can divide by 5 is 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. I know that 20 divided by 4 is 5. 44 divided by 4 is 11. And now you can see I just have 25, 5 times 5, right, over 99. And now you have the correct answer, D. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, what about volume? Now, guys, this is one of the only shapes, really the only shape where we memorize that the size or volume of it is 4/3 times pi r cubed. Now, when you look at all the answers, notice there's no pi in them like there were in class today, right? So this one you're going to multiply completely out like I've been teaching you all year long, or at least this semester. And so we're going to do 4/3 times pi. Now, the key thing is this 22, guys, notice, is a diameter there. And if you read the problem carefully, they tell you it's a diameter. So what we're going to do, of course, is cut it in half. The radius is 11 meters long, right? So therefore, we're going to put in 11 cubed. 4/3 pi times 11 cubed. And if you look down here, I already figured it out to be 5575. And I noticed the answer was close, but not exactly right. And the only reason why is they use 3.14 in their calculation. And as you can see now, I get the 5572.4. But anyways, guys, remember to try to always use the real pi whenever you can for better precision or accuracy. Okay? But anyways, pause the video if you need to. All right, take a look at this problem here. We have a pyramid, right? And remember, a pyramid is really a box. So volume of a box is always length times width times height, right? So it's 6 times 8 times 8. Let me write that a little bit neater there. So we're going to do length times width times height. But now, of course, being a pyramid, it's a box that's 1/3 as large. And so as you can see, that's what I did on my calculator there. And our answer turns out to be 128 feet cubed. Remember, volume is always cubic. It's 3-dimensional, guys. Okay, area is square or 2-dimensional. All right, pause the video if you need to. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. By now, guys, you better know SOHCAHTOA. Therefore, you better know tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So if we look at angle V right here, because we want the tangent of V, the opposite, notice, is 8. The adjacent is 15. Therefore, it's C, 8 over 15. Now, the one thing I want to remind you of is if they actually wanted the angle, don't forget that you would do tangent inverse in this case of 8 over 15. And that's how we would figure out that that angle right there is 28 degrees approximately. Okay, but of course you didn't need to do it this problem. Pause the video if you need to. All right, let's squeeze in one more problem. Guys, we have parallel lines here. I chopped off the directions up here, but right there you could see we have parallel lines. Remember, there's only two possibilities. Number one, the angles equal each other. Number two, they are what we call supplementary, just to get a little fancy for you there. And supplementary means you plus them and they equal 180 degrees. Okay? Now in our case, if you look carefully enough, you will notice that this angle is 99 degrees, a little bit bigger than 90. And this angle here, if you look carefully enough, is also bigger than 90. They're both large angles, therefore they must be the same. So our math is simply going to be x plus 3 must equal 99. So x would be 96 once I minus 3 both sides. And so the answer is C. So guys, I just want to take a few moments to remind you that, number one, hopefully you are watching this video. So great job there. Number two, is there anything on here you want to add to your little index card for a cheat sheet? Please do so. And most importantly, as you're doing right now anyways, is you need to review a little bit, guys, each and every night. Don't wait until the night before the final and try to cram in 4 or 5 videos or looking over 4 or 5 worksheets at one time. That's not going to work very well for you. Okay? But anyways, I'll see you in class.